Hey, just Jay here, and it's day 225 of the Bearded Brace Face. Today I have an orthodontist checkup at Bountiful Orthodontics. My last checkup, they gave me rubber bands, and I have been terrible at remembering to put on these rubber bands. I'm pretty sure I'm in like the 65 to 75% of the time. We'll see if my teeth actually moved the way that they were supposed to over the last little bit. I'm going to guess that they're going to have me put the rubber bands on a different way, even though I wasn't super consistent in my rubber bands this time. I'm not an orthodontist, so I don't know how all the teeth rotate and all that stuff and what they're supposed to be doing. But the biggest thing I notice is that there is a gap kind of right here in my teeth. You can kind of see it there, where my teeth just don't come together. I'm finding my back teeth actually come together, and my front teeth, I can't get these to bite down and actually touch right there. I forgot to put a band-aid on this big hole from that quadcopter accident. Okay, much better. So like I was saying, there's this gap right there, and my back teeth come together before my front teeth. So that's a little bit annoying, and I'm sure all these things are going to be worked out as we keep moving forward. But one of the things is I've still got these turbos back there. Right here and right here, there's like these weird blobs in my mouth. They're not actually doing anything. I'm going to try to see if they'll take those off today. We'll see if that's an option. If it is, that will be awesome. So that's what's happening today with the braces update. So I just got done with my appointment and everything went well. The only change up that really happened was now I've only got an elastic on this side, and so I'm not wearing one on this side. So it's going from the same tooth that it was going from up here to one tooth in front of the tooth it was going to previously. They're just trying to get everything to stay even and catch up with the other side that moved faster. One of the concerns that my orthodontist said he's going to be looking out for is my teeth flaring out forward. He explained you have to have a balance between the aesthetics, how the bite's coming together functionally, and also having a good base for the teeth to sit on. Essentially, I had a really big overbite, and so these bottom teeth needed to come forward. And part of that means tilting the teeth forward, but you can only tilt them forward so much. You don't want to flare them out too far and then not have a place for the teeth to sit solidly. But at the same time, you want the teeth to be able to come and bite together. So teeth shouldn't really go straight up and down. They should have a little bit of flare, but not too much flare. Trying to find the right balance is the real trick here. I realize I've never really gone over what actually happens in one of these visits. Here's how a typical checkup goes at Bountiful Orthodontics. I walk in, go over to the touchscreen, touch it, click on my face and check in. A few minutes later, somebody walks out and says, "Hey Jay, we're ready for you." I go back, take a seat. One of the assistants talks to me to check up, see if everything's going all right, if I have any questions or concerns. Then they open all the brackets on my teeth, take out the wires. Then they give me an opportunity to brush and floss without the wire, which is always really awesome. As I'm brushing and flossing, I sometimes feel like the kids next to me brushing and flossing are really curious to see how somebody does it with a beard. It's also a really weird sensation when they take those wires off. You don't have that pressure on your teeth that you got so used to. All of a sudden your mouth just feels really light and open. In the first visits, it felt like my teeth were about to fall out, and they probably were pretty loose because they were moving so much. Now this time when I went, I don't get that weird feeling of my teeth feeling super loose anymore. After the brushing and flossing, I go ahead and sit down in the chair. The assistant's there getting everything ready. Then my orthodontist, Dr. Feller, comes over, checks out my teeth, talks to me a little bit, makes sure everything's looking okay. Then there's some back and forth between him and the assistant, asking questions, giving input. It's like a combination between talking on a CB radio, calling out football plays, and launching a rocket. We got a CV-10-9er back in there. Make sure to engage the thruster pistol. Want to be on the lookout for the T-97. Make a note. All systems go, ready for launch. After the secret code language is spoken, then Dr. Feller translates it for me. I ask questions. He gives me kind of the update on things maybe in future appointments that we're going to be looking at and what we're going to be doing now and how those things relate. Like, for example, he said I might be looking at getting that gap in my front teeth again. It's one of those things where gaps kind of open and close as the teeth are moving around. Totally normal part of the process. I get all my questions answered. Then after the questions are done, the assistant tells me all the things that I need to be doing. For example, today she showed me how I needed to put my elastic on, got me stocked up with new elastics and anything else I might need. We schedule the next appointment and I'm on my way. And then we repeat the process again next time. Generally, it's only like 20 to 30 minutes. That's a typical appointment. As always, hope this wasn't horrible. Usually there's also kids and parents that are looking at me wondering why this weird bearded guy's here.